Israel is experiencing an alarming surge in coronavirus cases, which has prompted the government to approve reimposing a controversial tracking system administered by the country's domestic security agency, the Shin Bet, over the reported objections of the agency. Cases in the country have surged again after Israel eased restrictions at the end of May, a move that coincided with the Shavuot holiday, when people crowded beaches on both the Mediterranean and the Sea of Galilee. Amid mounting concern over the resurgence of the virus and criticism of the government's muddled response, one senior health official warned that the country might have reopened too quickly. "We may have opened too quickly. The public is not disciplined or wearing masks," Sigal Sadetzky, the head of public health services at Israel's health ministry, told the Times of Israel. "There is an increase in the number of new patients and I am worried. We are still protecting the elderly and the populations at risk more than the rest, but it can never be totally effective," Sadetzky said. With 532 new infections reported by the health ministry in the past 24 hours, Israel has seen the emergence of a number of hotspots, including in the Sea of Galilee resort of Tiberias, as well as Tel Aviv and Jerusalem, the highest daily total in more than 2 months. As of Thursday morning, the number of coronavirus cases had hit 22,139 since the beginning of the outbreak, with 49 in serious condition and 29 on ventilators, and 500 new cases being reported every day. Cases also appeared to be rising in the occupied territories, where the Palestinian Authority has announced the cancellation of Friday prayers in all mosques across the West Bank. On Wednesday night, Israel's parliament, the Knesset, voted to approve a bill authorizing Shin Bet to track coronavirus cases and those in contact with them. While some of the new clusters appear to be linked to schools, a significant number of cases in the country's second peak appear to be affecting the under 40s, meaning the rise in infections has not been matched by a similar rise in fatalities. Among places recording a surge in new cases were the southern city of Ashdod, which recorded a steep hike in new virus cases, Jerusalem, Tel Aviv and the town of Elad, which has been put under lockdown. Since the beginning of the week, 1,392 new infections have been reported, more than the number of infections recorded during the entire month of May. The surge in cases follows the marked loosening of social restrictions, with the cabinet approval of gatherings for weddings and funerals of up to 250 people, a move the Director General of Health Ministry, Shazi Levy, said might have to be reconsidered. Additional restrictions are on the table for discussion, such as whether we take a step back in the area of events held in halls, Levy told Army Radio. Weddings may have to be smaller, if there is no choice. Health officials forecast a sharp rise in the coming days, with as many as 1,000 new daily cases expected within just 5 days. Sadetzky told Channel 12 those involved in tracing the virus spread were collapsing. But she said she was confident the virus could be contained without reimposing another nationwide lockdown. The defense minister, Benny Gantz, ordered the Israel Defense Forces Home Front Command to open additional hotels for coronavirus patients. The Army is currently running 6 facilities for those infected and people who cannot adequately self-isolate at home.